So I had an idea for a long time now, and it was, what if Tanjiro managed to become a Hashira? Now, I had this thought in mind because during the series, at the very end, they beat Muzan. And after that, the Demon Slayer Corps, they pretty much disbanded, because there was really no reason to have them. Then I thought, man, it would have been so cool to see Tanjiro as a Hashira, get to the level of, like, say, Rengoku or Tengen, or, all those great people, and see, what he brings to the table. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I decided to finally put it down and draw it. Now, when I was drawing it, there were many things I wanted to keep in mind and many things I wanted to add. Like, for instance, from how he looks, how he dresses, what sword he would use, what style he would be, all that kind of stuff, what to be named. And, so we're going to go into that. So, first things first, his sword. Now, if you read Demon Slayer, you know that he gets a new sword design, and in the new sword design, it has Rengoku's guard with the flame motif all over it, and I thought that looked really, really cool, and it would make sense because if it was the future, he would probably still keep that sword with the guard and all of it to honor Rengoku, and but if you see the guard, you will first notice. Real Demon Slayer fans will notice that the guard's upside down. You see, when it's sheathed, the guard is right side up, but when it's out, it's actually upside down. That's how it's supposed to be. But if you look at it right now, it isn't the right way. That's because when I was drawing this, I had a replica of the sword I got from Anime Expo, and the guard on it was upside down. I didn't know that at the time, so when I was drawing it, I didn't notice. But then when I realized it, I was like way too far in, and I didn't want to go back and just recolor it and like redraw and all that kind of stuff, because I hate doing that to the line work. I want to keep everything consistent and just looks really nice. So I just said, okay, whatever, I'll just keep it in there. Next thing I wanted to do is, well, what would he look like? Obviously he'd be aged out because it'd be a couple years into the future, but like, what would he look like? Some people I see online draw him like older Tanjiro with like long hair like his dad or Yoitrax, And I thought, well, that does look pretty cool, but I think Tanjiro would keep his hair short for more practical reasons, because when he's fighting, I don't think he would want any of that in his face. So I kept it short, and plus I think it looks really, really cool. Now I'm coloring the kind of putting all the colors down, putting the flats down. Coloring this thing was probably my favorite thing to do, especially for the sword. My favorite two colors put together are red and black. I think those are the coolest colors you can put together. And now I'm drawing his cape and his uniform. I think he would keep his uniform traditional. He's not really flashy or anything, so he'd probably just keep the original uniform they would give him. I tried to put some new styles in there with the line work a second ago, but I decided not to do it because it wasn't my thing. Right now the collar and the sleeve is red, but I'm going to change that later because I think it wouldn't be red. Yeah, like I said, he probably just keep everything pretty much the same. Right now you'll notice his cape is kind of like this gradient color for a second. The reason why I did that is because one of the biggest things when I was drawing this is like, okay, he's gonna have a cape, because usually most of the Hashira all have capes. Rengoku's cape, he's got like a flame. He got like flames on the bottom of it. Shinobu's got a butterfly. Even like all the other people, they always have like a theme with it. They always have some sort of theme to their capes, usually associated with what breath style they would use. I chose like a sunset. Sunrise kind of thing, where it's kind of like, okay, the sun's rising and the sun's setting, and because I would think he'd be known as the Sun Hashira, because that's pretty much the breath he would use throughout, because that's technically the style he's been using for a while now, that's been passed down from the Hinokami Kagura dance. So I think he'd be known as the Sun Hashira, and that's why I gave him that cape. It was I just wanted to make sure everything was really, really nice. You'll see me kind of fix up the hair, fix up the little things, change the little things here and there. But right now, how everything looks is pretty much how I kind of want it to stay. Now I'm just gonna go into shading and all that other stuff, making it look real nice and pretty. So I'm gonna just skip into a time lapse right now, and I'll see ya. And there we have it, Tanjiro as a Hashira. I'm really happy how this turned out. I like all the colors, I like how he looks, I love his sword, everything. I made the background pretty simple, with just kind of a flash behind him, and kind of with looks like a sun. So yeah, I think it fits everything. I had a lot of fun making this. My favorite part was drawing and coloring the sword and his cape. That was really fun. If you enjoyed this, hopefully you'll leave a like and subscribe. I'll also make one of Zenitsu's sometime in the future. Hopefully you'll stick around for that. Anyways, thank you so much for coming by, and see you later.